Hey guys, my name is Kiệt. I'm a student in Saigon University, and tomorrow my friends and I are gonna have a trip to the southwest of our country, especially in Phuoc Island. And though I do not know what would happen, um, I'm so excited. I'm still so excited because this is the very first time I had traveled with a lot of people, so many students, my friends too. So if you wanna know what will be waiting for us next day, let's follow my footsteps. Okay? Now bye. See you later. Bye.
Tomorrow.
At the first day, we're gonna move from Ho Chi Minh City to Long Xuyên City and have lunch at here. After that, we keep going to the first destination, Jasu Catbird Forest. After more than 4 hours driving, emerging in front of our side was a red of field bright. And even though I've been on this road so many times, I still feel really exhausted.
Later.
We finally reached the first destination, Jasu Catbird Forest, aka my hometown.
There's a calf with a mournful eye. High above him
Jasu Catbird Forest is an ecotourism area located in the area of An Yao Commune, the Binh district, An Giang province. This is a typical wetland forest for the West Hậu River region and also is a home to many species of animals and plants. The typical bird species here are storks, herons, and cranes. Whenever I need time to breed, many species of birds will gather in the forest to breed, as well as raise a young. From Catbird Forest, we went to the next city, Hà Tiên, and get ready to go to Phuoc Island in the following day. In Hà Tiên City, we visited the second places, Mạc Cửu family tombs. Mạc Cửu was a person who initiated in the exploration of the southern part of our country in the 18th century. And when he died, he was buried by his family at the grave located at Bình Sang Mountain, Hà Tiên City, Kiên Giang province.
Years later.
His grave was located halfway up Bình Sang Mountain, built in a Chinese style according to the concept of feng shui. In day 2, we had to wake up early to repair and catapult coming to Phuoc Island. It took an hour to go from Hà Tiên City to Phuoc Island. And the first place that we visited in Phuoc Island was Fish Sauce Factory. At here, we experienced the fish sauce production process, the difficulties as well as the way to distinguish quality fish sauce.
Có nhiều cái cơ sở sản xuất khác nhau và cái Thành Hải Hòa này là một trong những đơn vị sản xuất đó. Nhưng mà để hình thành cái gọi là thương hiệu Phú Quốc, nó đòi hỏi hai cái nhãn mác. Sau này khi các bạn mua món Phú Quốc phải nhìn kỹ hai cái nhãn mác đó. Cái thứ nhất là cái tem ghi nhận và kiểm soát của món Phú Quốc này. Và cái thứ hai là logo chỉ nhận địa lý của mắm châu Âu. Phải mua và lựa cho phải có hai logo này mới đạt chuẩn của mắm Phú Quốc. Vì sao ạ? Vì cái hai cái này là cung cấp với số lượng cố định. Lúc nãy đã nói.
And welcoming us to Phuoc Island was a pretty heavy rain. It's so sad, but it's so romantic too, right? In the afternoon, we went to the Do Beach, a famous tourism destination in Phú Quốc. However, because of the bad weather, we were not allowed to swim in the sea. But walking on the sand is more than enough for me because I have been on sea for a very long time. And in my point of view, that was fulfilled to me. The third day was a pretty tiring day because we had to go to many places. Firstly, we went to Hộ Quốc Temple before going to Ngọc Hiền Bird Farm and Đảo Ngọc Apiary. The project was completed within 14 months from October 2011 to December 2021, with a total construction area was about 12 miles. Hộ Quốc Pagoda was built in the typical architecture of Legion dynasties. A ring color of trees, the fresh and quiet air. In the distance was a calm and picturesque sea. When I came here, I was very surprised by the surrounding space. All things make not only myself but also everybody feel comfortable and peaceful.
A few moments later.
Và khi Phật thể lại xâm nhập vào cơ thể con trai, nó sẽ tự động thích nghi bằng cách thiết kế chất sợi cừ bao phủ nhân khôi. Quá trình bao phủ diễn ra nhiều năm, các sợi cừ dày và tạo thành viên ngọc trai. Đầu tiên là mình sẽ ma sát hai viên ngọc với nhau như thế này. Nó sẽ tạo cho mình một lớp bộ phấn của sợi cừ. Đó là ngọc trai thật. Ngọc trai giả không có bộ phấn nào cả gia đình ạ. Còn cách thứ hai là mình dùng qua ngọn lửa. Mình hương qua lửa thì ngọc trai thật sẽ hấp thụ nhiệt nóng lên thôi. Còn ngọc trai giả nó sẽ biến dạng và có mùi hôi.
That's the process, a pearl with a pearls, and two ways to differ real pearls from fake pearls, which we were introduced to by the tour guide when visiting Ngọc Hiền Pearl Farm. We also visited the display area of products made from pearls, which are very expensive prices, or I have to say unaffordable. Display also displayed items obtained from shipwreck salvage, as well as coral and materials for making statues. And our last stop in the morning is Đảo Ngọc Apiary, one of the famous honey production, trading, and exporting establishments of Phú Quốc Island. Here we were introduced by the guy about the shape of a type of bee, how to raise them and how to collect honey.
Còn cái thành phần thứ hai là con đực, đây là con đực ha. Đây là con đực đây mình có thể nhìn trên hình để mình phân biệt. Nhiệm vụ con đực là chỉ có việc là ăn chơi xong rồi giao phối thôi. Và đặc biệt là giao phối xong là cái con đực nó sẽ chết luôn, còn chúa nó sẽ đẻ được suốt đời. Nếu như con đực nó không giao phối á, thì nó sẽ sống được tầm khoảng 50 đến 60 ngày. Và nó giao phối xong rồi nó chết luôn. Trong một thùng ong như vậy thì mình chỉ để tầm khoảng 10 đến 15 con thôi. Nếu mà nhiều quá thì mình phải giết bớt. Nếu không giết bớt thì như ông thợ nó cũng cắn chết thôi. Tại vì không có làm việc, các bạn chỉ ăn chơi thôi. Nên là nhiều quá thì phải giết bớt đi. Còn...
In the afternoon, we headed back north to the tourist area, known as the city that never sleeps, Grand World. Grand World is an amusement park built in European style, especially in Italy. When coming here, visitors could experience a very Venice atmosphere with symphonies, granular shape, and dances. But unfortunately, when we arrived, we encountered a very heavy rain, so our situation at that time worries. But people always say waiting is happiness, so the result that we got after more than 3 hours in the rain was an impeccable water dance performance. At day 4, we would have been go from Phú to Rạch Giá. However, because of some problems, so we had to change the plan. We take a boat from Phú to Hà Tiên, went to Rạch Giá, and kept going to Cần Thơ city. We had one day in Cần Thơ before returning back to Hồ Chí Minh city. On the morning of the last day of the trip, we visited a famous floating market of Cần Thơ, Cái Răng. Experience the feeling of the countryside in the early morning. Witnessing the puzzling business of people really makes me feel happy from the bottom of my soul. And our final destination on this trip is the Home Emperor Temple in Cần Thơ city. The Home Emperor Temple was started construction in August 2019 and completed in November 2021. When we arrived here, we were told by the tour guide about historical anecdotes, heroic achievements of the nation, as well as admire the treasures dating back 1,000 years ago.
And when you're free, take a walk around the building that you drew, and steal the person from a story that you think no one.
And that was my whole trip. After this trip, I really gained a lot of new things. Make new friends, went to places I had never been, and learned new lessons. These are the memories I will never forget.